I'm going back to my old ways. We need to leave here saying that it's okay that I take her out of the country because we do have shared custody. What's up, fam? Good morning. This is how my morning has been going. Do you see this disaster behind me? Who's screaming? Hashtag summer break. I am in full-blown, not like panic mode, but I am in full-blown planning mode right now. We leave for Paris in almost exactly 24 hours from now. We're only 1 week into summer break and my kids are already going crazy. And I am like trying to do this because I need to pack, do laundry, get everything done here that I need to do before I am gone for a whole week. I still have, this is like the very last of our moving boxes that still haven't been put away. Our room is like the last as per usual to be done and organized. I just would really, like even our headboard, our bed isn't even put together. I just would really love if I could just have this like feel a little bit in order before I leave. I have laundry to do, I've got packing to do, I've got, oh my gosh, I'm a wee bit stressed. On top of that, we have a birthday party to go to tonight, which is gonna be fun for the kids. It's like at a roller skating rink, but again, that like limits the time that I have. I am actually going to, I think I'm gonna set my kids up on this app that I like downloaded onto all of their iPads. I can have them sit and chill for a little bit. My kids are so bored. So we have a few, oh my gosh, it is such a disaster behind me. We have some new rules this summer. I guess they're not really that new because I have done this in the past, but I guess I'm just like being a little bit more strict on them this summer. The main one being no screen time throughout the entire week. My kids tend to get carried away with video games, and before you know it, their entire summer is spent like sitting playing video games. So I'm going back to my old ways of extremely limiting their screen time. I am now a somewhat seasoned parent, you know. I feel like I've got quite a few years under my belt, and I know my kids well enough to know that when you give them an inch, they take a mile. Okay, that one, yep, right here. And then before you know it, they'll be sitting on their like video games and playing, and the day gets carried away. So I have decided to just completely take away video games during the week, and then on the weekends, they're allowed to have a limited amount of screen time. Obviously, there may be exceptions to this, but that's like our general rule, and we've been pretty good about it so far. Because of that, our kids have spent so much time outdoors, which is the goal, and they have been loving it with our new house. We actually have places for them to play, but the only exception that I have for them to be on their iPad is IXL Learning. It's an app. It's funny because they actually reached out to me to partner with me on a video, and I was shook because this is the same exact app that Landen in particular, I learned that most of my kids actually use this app at school, but Landen in particular, he liked IXL Learning so much that he came home from school. This was like, I don't even know, 5 months ago. He came home from school asking to download it onto his iPad. So like he already had it on his iPad, and I loved this. Just knowing that your kid comes home from school wanting to learn more, such a big fan. Anyway, my point is that I'm gonna set them up on IXL right now and have them spend some time on that because they have so much fun doing it. They don't even realize that they're learning most of the time. Boys, do you guys wanna play IXL? Yeah. Okay, come here. Okay, chaos is unleashing. So now that it's summer, I set up an account for all 7 of the kids. So it's cool because they all take like a diagnostic test to start, which is really neat like for me to see because I could see like where they all are, but then from there, it personalizes their learning journey. And by that, I mean there's different games and activities, but also there's such a wide variety of ways to learn on there because like some people are visual learners, some people need to like hear it, right? So they have both. They have a bunch of different things to support all the different ways of learning. For example, like video tutorials, if that helps them, example problems, or like detailed explanations of some things, like if they don't get it, but they make it fun. There's like games that they play. It encourages exploration, like if you need help, they can pick what skills they want to practice, but it also has like a recommendation wall, which allows them to work on different concepts that like may interest them. So if you're looking to download something for your kids for the summer, I would definitely recommend IXL. They have like math game, like he's playing a math game, science game. Anyway, it's the only thing that we do allow during the week. But there is a 20% off discount right now. The discounts start from like $127, which is really good for the first year. You can get access to all of the course subjects. I'll have a link for it if you want to consider it down in my description that you can use to download it and like get started on it. Let me know if you guys end up using it and liking it. And it's cool too because as they're like going along, they get awards and certificates, so it helps like keep them motivated. So are you guys good?
Yeah.
Okay, I got them all set up on that. I am going to, ooh, I keep accidentally sneak peek showing our room makeover, which now is not going to be ready until after we get back. I'm so bummed, but I'm waiting on one thing, and I was hoping that I could have it completely done and ready to go by the time that I leave, but I'm gonna have to do it when I get back. I just have like a few finishing touches that I need to do. So this is what's on the agenda. I need to find some outfits, I need to organize, I need to do laundry. It is time. How many outfits do you have picked out? Well, your room looks better, so thank you for that. Lilia is cleaning her room because she's leaving as well tomorrow, and then it looks like you've done that portion of it. So now we get to start working on outfits. This is so useful in here. All of her cosplay stuff is hung up in here. So we need a total of, how many outfit changes do you want?
Well, we're gonna be there for 5 days. Probably gonna do Disney for the full day, at least one of the days.
Yeah, probably 2 of the days we'll do. Yeah.
And then for the rest, we're gonna go back and forth. So I'm gonna have a Disney over for each day.
Okay.
For the other like 3 days, I'll have like just a casual outfit.
Okay. All right, we'll start pulling out some things. We need to leave here in like 30 minutes.
We are going on the plane in 22 hours and 10 minutes.
That's stressful. And we still have so much to do, but we're going to this birthday party. I'm gonna bring a bunch of stuff out to the car with me right now. I ordered a bunch of things for the Tesla, things that I always want stocked in there. Actually, I'll show you when I get it there. I'm gonna grab this bag. I also got a trash bag. That way, hopefully trash doesn't end up on the floor. That is the goal. Okay. Ooh, Lilia, here's our packages we needed. We overnighted some things for our trip tomorrow, and it looks like it just got here. Let's go. This is our home. We've got every generation. All right, so we're gonna do a what I keep in my car mini vlog. Here is what I typically keep in my cars and I bought extras of for the new car. I've got a Tide to Go stick, hand sanitizer. This is actually a backup. I have one in here already and I love these. Hand lotion. This is an absolute must for me. Eye drops. Ever since I had LASIK, sometimes my eyes will just be really dry and that is not a good thing to have while you're driving. Lint roller, gum, Tums. I'm actually missing a few things. I will keep chapstick in here, and usually I have a first aid kit in here as well. I must have not grabbed my whole thing. I'm also putting a trash can in here, which I found these off of Amazon. If I remember, I will link them down below. Look how cute this is. You set it in a cup holder. So I thought that was cute. Although I don't know, this might be too small. It has trash bags in it as well. I'm gonna have another, and then I have another trash can that I got as well that like sticks onto the side. I don't know where I'm gonna put that yet, but we gotta go. We just arrived at the party. There's like a starting pack of what we're gonna put in the car. Lilia doesn't know how to skate. Right, we are back home, back to packing. I have made no progress. Lilia has made good progress. We both are doing a load of laundry before we leave because all the things that we want to wear are things that we have worn. From washing some stuff. Oh, I didn't even look at that. I didn't even look through that one. Okay, those are all my dresses. Yes. He steals everything out of my closet. Half of the outfits she wears are mine. You just like my clothes. I'm gonna take it as a compliment. You know what? Just because you look cuter in my clothes. Gosh, this is so unfair. This is what having a teenager is. Should I do the bluebell or should I do the yellow bell?
I feel like you should do the bluebell.
Because she's more like...
Also, it's what she wears when she's with Gaston.
Hey, bro, don't you look at that. I said, my friend, what you looking at? I think she is something for me. Excuse me.
What's going on? Good morning. It's the next day and today is the day we are getting ready to leave to Paris. Now, I just packed everything up in this super cute suitcase. This is Lilia's actually, but we're using it for this trip because it has little Mickeys and Eiffel Towers on it. Now, when we land, we have absolutely no plans. We're winging this whole trip. The way that it works at Disneyland Paris is we are staying on property there. We don't really have any set plans. When you stay at Disneyland Paris, when you stay on property, you can actually go to the park any day that you're staying there. So we don't have any like set days that we're like doing Disneyland Paris because we are also going to go sightseeing. We're gonna go see the Eiffel Tower, the Notre Dame, the Louvre, things like that. But we just don't know like when we're gonna go see them, as in like what day or even how we're gonna do it. We're winging it. It should be fun. I feel like, should I grab her birth certificate? We have like transportation from the airport to the hotel, and I printed that document, and then I also am printing a notarized letter from Gabe saying that it's okay that I take her out of the country because we do have shared custody, and you never know when you're gonna need that. I have never needed it yet, but my mom, I'll never forget this story. She would always get something something notarized for me from my papa when she would take us out of the country. And then finally she didn't do it one time. Did it print or no?
Nope.
And then finally Ben was 17. He was
Canada.
And she was going to Canada, like on a road trip. And then they stopped and asked her for it. And of course it was the one time she didn't have it. So I just try to always have it.
But he took you to Switzerland. They didn't use my notarized copy. I took you to
Everywhere.
England and France.
England, yeah.
And they didn't ask for it.
Of course.
We can be so much more than who we are. So much more than who we are. We can. Knee deep in while the world just falls apart. At the rise above it all. We can.
The boys are just waking up.
I'll see you in 5 days, okay? I love you.
All right, I think we've got it all. You ready to go to Paris?
Yep.
Let's do it.
I'm tripping over your time, but you look so amazing.